Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to round 4 of our Essendon 2022 season. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and please comment down below who you support in the AFL. I'd love to know who you guys support. We have another really important game for us. We have not won a game this season. Yes, that is correct. The Essendon Footy Club, we've failed to win a game. We did have a draw in our last game against Adelaide, so we definitely are moving in the right direction. But man, we need a win, and we need a win today. Let's go have a look at this ladder. We'll have a look and see just how well Sydney are going. So Sydney are currently sitting 8th. As you guys can see, we've kind of moved up. We did have that draw with Adelaide. A game that we probably should have won. I mean, I feel like we're just giving games away at this point. This is a big test for us. We have got a few injuries, as you guys know. So before we get into team selection, we're going to go have a look at some of the injuries that we are sustaining at the minute. So we've got Michael Hurley, who has actually not played. He was in the reserves. He has a strained groin. Darcy Parish has a fractured hand. He'll be back in 3 weeks. And we also get the skipper back in 4 weeks or even 6 weeks if we can. It'd be nice to have Heppel and Parish back into the team. But I like the team that we've put on the park in the last few weeks. We're actually being challenged. We've been a lot more challenging. Alright, so let's get into team selection, and just the one change. Kyle Langford goes out, comes in Alec Waterman. Langford actually is injured also. He's going to miss the 1 week. Alec Waterman comes in, so this is the team that we're going to be rolling up against the Sydney Swans. It's a pretty strong team. Tom Green keeps his spot. We get our first look at Tom Green in the forward line. Hopefully he can roll. He did kick a goal in his first game for the Bombers. Jake Stringer had a really good game against the Crows. And, I mean, I feel like we need Peter Wright to have a big game. We have not seen Peter Wright yet in this season really get off and get rolling. So it'd be nice to see Peter Wright have a good game. Let's get into it, and let's get into match highlights. It's the Bombers and the Swans. So, as you guys know, in previous weeks, we've actually struggled in the first quarter, and we struggle again the first 50 seconds of the game, and McCartan kicks the first goal for the Swans. But don't you worry, because Nick Cox, man, he's had a really good season so far for us. He runs in, and Cox kicks our first. So, he came in against Carlton, kicked the 3 goals, and he's just not looked back. And finally, we start applying a little bit of pressure here. A great tackle in the forward line results in a shot on goal. And we have struggled with our goal kicking, but Andy McGrath, he makes no mistake. The Bombers have 2 goals, and so does Sydney, 2 goals. Now, Dylan Shield. This was one of Dylan Shield's best games he's probably played for us all season. But man, he really needs to work on his kicking in real life and on this game. He misses to the right-hand side. It's a 1-point lead for the Bombers as McGrath goes forward. Andy McGrath was having a really good game as well. This one goes on the full, but we were full attacking in that first quarter. We go to the second here, and Sydney, their ball movement, man, they move the ball really, really nicely. Inside 50, good spoil down. But look at this pickup from Hayward. Try to get the handball across and get out of the way. A snap towards goal. McCartan, he hits the post. Sydney and Essendon, I mean, both teams, a lot of chances here in this first half. Zach Merritt misses to the right-hand side. But have a look at this from Tom Green, man. Welcome to the AFL. Comes across, spoils the ball in his second game in the league, and Tom Green kicks it. Man, if he missed that, my controller would have been going through the roof. 20 plays 13. Inside 50 we go. And Sydney with the quick response you see here. Beautiful pass in, and Papley gets the mark. So we're all tied up. Zach Reid, who came into the team, he's had a really good season so far, Zach Reid. Now look at this from Jake Stringer. Just smart from Jake, which results in Stringer picking it up this time. He actually gets belted, but he gets the free kick, and he's not going to miss from here, so the package continues his good form. Bombers out to a 6-point lead at halftime. Zach Merritt, 17 disposals. Dylan Shield, 15. Mason Redmond, 15. Jake Stringer, he's got 1. Andy McGrath's got 1. Tom Green's got 1. Papley, Hayward, and Blakey, the goal scorers for the Swans. Big second half coming up for both teams. This has probably been our best half of the year. I know we did have that big lead against Adelaide in our last video, but just coming off a disappointing, I'd say, first quarter that we've had in majority of the games, to have a 6-point lead at halftime, now what we want to do is go on with it, and we want to get the job done because we have not won a game this season. We go into the third quarter here, but Sydney, they move the ball well. They go inside 50. Laverty tries to punch, and have a look at this from off the ground, running in goal. Ben Ronk, he kicks the goal, and we are all tied up. But man, I told you, Dylan Shield, I said he had a really good game, and he just breaks the lines here. Has a bounce, has a second bounce through the middle of the Marvel Stadium, gives it over the top, and Harrison Jones, he's not going to miss from here. Harry Jones runs in to make sure of it. Goals. Man, that's a big goal, and we lead by 7, and things start to go our way here. Have a look at this. A push in the back free kick to Jai Codwell, and Codwell loads up. Our goal kicking has improved, and Jai Codwell kicks it. Man, we're playing some good footy at the moment. They do go inside 50 here, the Swans. Robbie Fox does take the mark. He goes back and kicks the goal, so Sydney are hanging in there. This is a tough Sydney team. They actually don't have Lance Franklin at the minute, but have a look at this from Dylan Shield once again, out of the middle. Beautiful pass, and look who's on the lead, Nick Martin. Martin on the lead, goes back, kicks a goal, and we get the response. Here we go. Bombers starting to roll here. 46-33, our biggest lead of the season coming up. Archie Perkins kicks another. The Bombers finally start to look good, and we are not done yet. Draper down to Durham. Sam Durham, another one. Bombers finally. The floodgates are opening, and have we figured this team out? Out of the middle we go again. Look at the pressure from the Bombers. The big man, Sam Draper, inside 50, and beautiful kick, and Waterman runs onto it. So we had all the attacking in this third quarter, and Waterman puts us up by 31 points as we go into the fourth quarter here. Harry Jones did have a chance, I'd say basically to seal the game. Goes inside 50. Perkins spoils. Have a look at this from Archie Perkins. My goodness. Turn. Kick. Goal. Archie Perkins, take a bow. The Bombers, 71 plays 33. All we have to do now is go on with it. But Sydney were not lying down. Papley kicks his second of the night. 71 plays 39. And they're rolling here. They start to get going. 2 goals in a minute. Another goal here to Ronk. And the Swans are right back in this game. 71 plays 51. 20-point game. Sydney, we were just up by 40 points. And they've got it all the way down. It's 14. We needed a response because Sydney, they were coming. They were fighting. They had all the momentum. This is a good mark to Archie Perkins, who also had a really good game. He goes inside 50. Draper, he's there. Stringer, the package. Stringer runs in. He can give it to Draper. Draper gives it over the top. Waterman gets tackled high. And we are extremely lucky, but Alec Waterman should go back here and almost seal the deal for the Bombers. He's got it. Our first win of the season is coming up, and let's get some icing on the cake. Sam Durham, who's had a really good season, goes inside 50. 1 out here, make it 2-on-1, and Martin gets it. And it's a 20-point game as Dylan Shield, to top it all off. This man here, he played a complete game, gives it over to Archie Perkins, and Perkins drills his third. Bombers are going to get the win. And we get our first win of the season, 14-7, 91 to 10-5, 65. Papley kicked 2, Ronk 2. Haywood finished with 3. Dylan Shield, 33 in the middle. Perkins, he had 3. Andy McGrath, 27 and a goal. Nick Martin kicked 2. Alec Waterman kicked 2. Our best game of the season so far. This is a big win, and this could really get our season going. Let's get into J2 on votes. We'll have a look who got the votes for this week. I mean, it's pretty obvious who are going to get the votes. Dylan Shield, Archie Perkins, Nick Martin are going to be up there. And these were the votes. I gave 5 to Perkins, 4 to Shield, 3 to Merritt, 2 to Martin. I also gave 1 to Alec Waterman. I thought Alec Waterman, he played really well. Zach Merritt got the 10 now with Stringer. They are tied. Darcy Parish will come back in a few weeks. He has 7. Dylan Shield, 7. Ben Hobbs, 5. Perkins, 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have the Hawks in our next video. This should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to play at the MCG against Hawthorn. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.